Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals, we have our Shop and Win Saturday, week 2 for the month of September. So, if you missed my first one, week 1 from last week, for my Shop and Win Saturdays for the month of September, I'm doing Shop My Stash and Enter to Win. And for this month, I'm doing a series of my favorite brands, A to Z. So last week, for week 1, I did my favorite A through M makeup brands. This week, I'm going to do my favorite N through Z makeup brands. And then next week, I'll do beauty brands like skincare and things like that. And we'll probably continue it into October. So I'll do a different basically category each week, and you can enter each video for your chance to win. Again, if you missed it, week 1, you would need to watch all the way through and enter in the comments for that video for 1 entry. And you need to be sure to watch all the way through, because each video will have a specific thing that I would want you to put in the comments for your entry. So you always have to put the word enter if you're wanting to enter, because you can comment as many comments as you wish, but only 1 entry per person. And the word enter tells me you do want to enter for the prize. So each week you can enter 1 time each week. So the comment for last week, you would put the word enter and what I asked for in the video, and it'll be, like I said, something different each video, just to make sure and to make it fair to everybody who is watching all the way through. So for today, just you have to watch all the way through and listen for what you're going to put in the comments below for your entry for this week. So for the at the end of the month, in case you missed that part too, I will choose 1 name from each video, from the comments, from the entries, and put with a random comment picker, and then I will put all 4 or 5 for the month of October. It will be 5 because there's 5 Saturdays. Those names into a random name picker, and then that will choose one of those 4 or 5 names, and that final name that's drawn will be the winner for the month. So I will do that on the last day of every month, and then start again for the following month. And each Saturday will be posted a new video. Now this one probably will be posted on Sunday instead of Saturday. We've had a lot of things going on, including we are well stopped working, so we've been out of water for almost a week. I finally got my shower today and I wasn't able to pre-film, so today's Saturday. I'm filming today. I doubt it's going to be posted today because I have to film, I have to edit, I have to upload, and YouTube takes forever to upload on weekends. So it will be posted on Sunday to the best of my ability. All right. So for the letter N is what we're going to start with today. And my favorite makeup brand for the letter N would be Nomad Cosmetics. And I love all of their eyeshadows. Now they do eyeshadows and they do blushes, highlighters, and bronzers. They haven't made any lipsticks so far. They do have a couple new palettes. One that was released in, I believe, the beginning of August, that I want. It's gorgeous. It is the Orient Express palette. And what I love about Nomad, not only, there's a lot that I love about them. Their eyeshadows are absolutely gorgeous. The formula is amazing. The blendability, the ingredients are top notch. The owners are just the sweetest couple, Auntie and Felicia, and they are so personable. They love smaller influencers, and they are just so much fun. They're so giving, and they do they support nonprofit organizations. So they do a lot of giving back. They do giveaways, and they promote with their giveaways. They do a star program, so you can promote other people that you can nominate to win. So they do a lot of that. They have a new palette coming out that we don't know yet what the destination is going to be. They've been giving clues, and that's a lot of fun. They give clues per new palette with a destination, and then they choose a winner that had the correct guess for the location. And each palette is created on location using ingredients from that location. So each one will be infused with I think these ones are infused with, I want to say olive fruit oil, but it's not. What's it infused with? I can't remember. I'll have to look, but this is one of the Italy palettes. There are 2 Italy palettes. This one is one of my favorite of all our palettes, which is very hard to pick a favorite because I love all of their palettes. But this one has to be one of my favorite, and I'm sure if you've been following me, you can see why. Blues and greens and teals, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And this color right here especially is absolutely beautiful. This color right here is kind of a duochrome greenish gold. So just a lot of fun. I'm not going to swatch the whole thing because we'd be here all day. I have a lot to show you. So that's one of my personal favorites. I need to do another Nomad video and do another bingo, like a palette bingo with them, and show you my Nomad collection, because I have a lot of their products. These are 2 of their face palettes. This one's kind of a highlighting palette. This one's around the world. This one is their bronzer highlighter palette, Sydney, and I am using this bronzer today. So that is on my face. Love Nomad Cosmetics. That's one of my all-time favorite brands of all eyeshadows, especially. But I love their bronzer. I love their highlighters. Which highlighter? No, I don't have that highlighter, but I do have that bronzer on. All right, so letter N is Nomad. Letter O is Ofra. Speaking of highlighters, and I have quite the Ofra highlighter collection. I also have quite a few of their liquid lipsticks. My 2 personal favorites right now are 2 new ones I got. This one is Covent Garden that I got in an Ipsy, and it's kind of a mauve rose gold, and I have it on my face today. Just absolutely gorgeous. You can use these as eyeshadows, you can use them as lip toppers. And then another one I got in a mystery bag, and this one is a Nikki Tutorials Cloud 9, and I love it because it's just kind of this eerie. This one comes with a mirror. Kind of when you look at it in a different light, it's not picking up in the camera, but it has a red tone to it, and it's so, I don't know if you can see that there's kind of a red tone to it, but it's so pretty. Love it. I think I actually put just a dab of that over the Covent Garden. So that's my favorite, letter O. Oh, and then on my lips, I'll tell you that in a minute. I do have a little bit of the Ofra. This is one of their lipsticks. This one is one of the Nikki Tutorials, I believe. This one is called Coven. I just use this as a highlight over, that's what is causing the sheen, because it's actually a matte brown lipstick that I'll tell you, because I already did Gerard last week. So I did the Gerard Cosmetics. That was one of the brands I showed last week for my favorite letter G, and this is called Boss Lady. And I have that as the base, and then I did this as kind of a sheen right in the middle. And I thought they blended well, very well together. And they're both super comfortable. I am picky about liquid lipsticks because a lot of them can be drying. Either that or they transfer and they're a mess. But this does not have any transfer at all. It's not sticky or tacky. And it's dry completely without feeling drying. Like, I don't feel like I have to put a gloss over top or anything. It's super comfortable. All right, letter P is, I only have one Pat McGrath, and it's a mini that I happen to get with a gift card. I don't know if these are still on sale, but I have seen them on sale for $14.50, I believe, $14.50 or $14.99. I think they're usually $30 for the mini. It's like I said, the only Pat McGrath I have so far, but I absolutely love it. And especially this color right here. But I mean, I just barely touched it, and look at that. So gorgeous. All right, so what I have on my eyes, on the outer V, I kind of mixed, I did this one first as a base on the outer half of my eye. Then I did this one to darken up the outer V and underneath. And then I'll show you another color that I used on the main part of my lid and kind of blended it all out. And then I used gold, this gold on the inner half. So that's what I used on my eyes. This is the Eye Ecstasy Subversive palette. And oh my gosh, just amazing. Absolutely amazing. If you get on my wish list, I do have a couple things on my wish list, but they would have to, even 50% off, they're still pretty spendy. And that would be the Blitz Astral Quad in the shade Nocturnal Nirvana. And I'll show you a picture of it. It is absolutely gorgeous. And their lipstick, I almost grabbed one because it was on sale for half off. So it was only $19, but I didn't. So that is letter P. Letter Q, I don't have any makeup products for letter Q. So I put down one that I would be interested in trying, and that is Queenfidence. I found on Instagram. I'll put a couple pictures here. Queenfidence Cosmetics. I would love to try, if I were to, I figure I'll put 3 products that I wouldn't mind trying from them that I'm curious about. So I can't tell you it's a favorite brand because I've never tried it. But $19.89 lipstick, a lip gloss in the shade Rachel B, and then their palette in the their Soul Sisters palette. So those are the 3 items that I'd be most curious to try. Other than that, I haven't tried any makeup brands for letter Q. Let me know in the comments if you have. All right, letter R would be Ruby May Cosmetics, and 2 of my favorite items from Ruby May. One is this palette right here, and I know it's but look at the colors, just absolutely gorgeous. And so this orange right here is actually the shade that I used on the main, after I did the outer kind of red and purple from the Pat McGrath. I did this orange shade kind of all over the lid, and then I did that gold over top on the inner half. So I kind of blended out. I don't know if you can kind of tell, but I did that orange on top and kind of blended it all out. And then I did a little bit of that orange underneath as well. But this one is gorgeous. It's kind of a duochrome, purplish, reddish, bluish, everything. I don't know if you can pick up some of that. So pretty. and they blend like a dream. I think I've had a few of their single shadows too in one of my palettes, but love it. And this is one of their brands, or one of their sister brands, so I included it in the Ruby May. And this is by Cass Cosmetics, and they do sell this on their website. And this is the Crescent Moon Quad, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And they're all duochromes, so that one's a good eye topper. I think I used this one for Christmas last year, for a Christmas party. It's not a red, but it's pretty. Look at that. So these are the kind of glitters that I like, that you don't really need necessarily. I mean, it would be better with a primer or a glitter glue, but you don't necessarily need one. They lay down very nicely. All right, so that's letter R, Ruby May. There's a couple of their palettes that I wouldn't mind adding to my collection. Letter S, by far, and another one of my favorite all-time brands of any, is Sydney Grace. And it's well, they do eyeshadows, blushes, glitters, lipsticks, well, lip creams, highlighters, if I didn't say that, but they do a lot of single shadows. They do have a couple palettes, not very many. They are a little spendy, but when they have a sale, they're definitely, I mean, even not on sale, they're worth it. I think they're the most I've ever spent on a brand. Almost. Classy Kate Cosmetics. I think I spent a little more, but Sydney Grace is definitely worth your money. And I went ahead and grabbed the Christmas and July sale and got a couple mystery bags. No, 3 of the mystery bags, all 3. You can make sure to check out that video. And these, so this palette right here, I actually grabbed, it's an empty palette that I grabbed off of Copacetic Cosmetics, and it's kind of a glittery black, but it did have some markings on it, so I decorated it myself with some of my stickers these are from Violet Sticker Club, and that's the inside. And these are 12 of my personal favorite shades from Sydney Grace. So what I'll do is, you can pop these out. I had Copacetic colors in here, but I popped them out and put these Sydney Grace ones in here. And just a really quick, this one is Beauregard, and that is a duochrome. It's kind of purples and blues and teals. This one is called Chameleonaire, and in some lights it's gold, some it's green, some it's blue. Look at that. Talk about chrome. Some it's teal. And then let me do Beauregard. I'll just do a couple. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I need to do a Sydney Grace video as well. And then this one is called Flannel. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous royal purple. That would be beautiful underneath Beauregard. In fact, I'll even show you. Maybe. I don't think I got a lot on there, but you get the idea. And then this one is called Starfish, and that is also a multi-chrome. So it looks green, some lights it looks black, some lights it looks blue or navy, and some lights it looks purple. And it's kind of a glitter, kind of. This is called JB, and it's a gorgeous royal. This is called Megalodon. This is Magenta Dreams. This is Juggler that I got in last year's mystery bag. This is Maids a Milking. also a duochrome. This is Tempest. Absolutely gorgeous. This is Golden Peach right here, and this is Lemonade. Look at that. I just touch them and you get full pigment. I don't have anything on that one. Amazing. So those are my personal, I have quite the collection of Sydney Grace, but those are some of my favorites. I love her blush. I love her lip creams. I love her highlighters. Just, I love her cream shadows. So everything that I've tried from Sydney Grace, I love. Letter T would be Tarte Cosmetics. And I have quite the collection of Tarte that I need to do another video of. I love their blushes, and I actually have this one on I got from an Ipsy. This one is called, it's a little cute little thing. This one is called Party Dress, and it just is a nice kind of a warm peachy pink. So that's what I have on now. Love it. My absolute favorite, this is one of my favorite lipsticks, and this is, I probably should have worn it because it actually would match perfectly with what I'm wearing, but I wanted to try this other one, the Gerard and the Ofra. Anyway, this is Front Row, and it's my favorite Tarte shade, and it's just like these that you put it on, it stays, it dries, and it feels comfortable, and you could eat and it stays. So I love it. I love the color. It's just a nice warm nude. I love it. I also love these little guys. I only have one, but it's a kind of a tinted balm. It kind of has a peppermint feel to it. Peppermint scent as well. And it's just a nice light tint, but very moisturizing. Great for the purse, for on the go. And this one is called Berry. And it's a Tarte, what do you call this? I think it's Lip Quench. So those are nice for a tinted lip. Kind of a tinted balm. And great, like I said, for in your purse. So letter T, I love their blushes, love the lip paints, and that I do have quite a few of their eyeshadows. They're great. In general, I will say their highlighters aren't my favorite, but they're all right. All right, letter U. Oh, and then I also have on this, I just tried for the first time today, and this is Gifted. This is the mascara, but I actually have this and my favorite mascara, Wander Beauty, so I'll get to that. So I tried it for the first time. It's okay. I would like a little more curl to it. So I do like other Man Eater I just finished up, and I love that mascara. I have another one that I need to try. It's a curling one, so I'll have to try that one and see what I think. This one's okay. I love the packaging. All right, U is Urban Decay. I would have to say there aren't a whole lot of Urban Decay that I am absolutely loving, but this is absolutely gorgeous. This is the Moon Dust palette, and I happened to pick it up at Marshall's, I think. And if you like glitters, you would love this. And I love that it, you can use this. This is another one that you can use without a glitter glue. I did, and I used this shade right here. This is called Element. And I don't know, I'm blinding you because I haven't taken that off, but I don't know if you can see it. It is, some of these are duochrome, and it's kind of a goldish orange, and then it's a pink. So I have that on my inner corner, and then I went ahead along the bottom as well. So I don't know if you can pick up the duochrome on camera, but it's kind of a pinky orange from what I can see. But yeah, in some lights it looks pink, and other lights it looks goldish orange. Gorgeous. So I love all of these. I'll show that to you on, again, just a gorgeous glitter topper, without needing a glitter glue, and they're buttery, and there's a lot of shine to it. Just absolutely pretty. Love it. So that's my favorite 4-letter U. I actually have on the way, I'm so excited because, oops, I just bumped the camera. I'm so excited because I have been wanting, I have had the Urban Decay 24/7 glide, what is that called? The eyeliner, the colors. I've had that on my wish list forever. And I finally, Ulta had it on sale for 50% off, and so did Sephora. Sephora's might still be on sale. I'd have to double check, but I finally grabbed them because I've been wanting them for a long time, and you never get colored eyeliners in, like colorful pencil liners in subscription boxes. You always get the black eyeliners and the black ink ones, and I don't use those very often myself. But anyway, so that's been on my wish list. I finally grabbed some. I can't wait to try them. Debutante has me sold on them because every time she wears one, I'm like, oh my gosh, what color is that? It's gorgeous. So thanks to Debbie. All right, so that is letter U. Letter V, another influencer, Clara Barrera, got me hooked on this brand, and she sent me this in a collab we did several months back, and it's absolutely adorable, but it was the first Viseart I have ever tried, and I'm hooked. So this is the Viseart Petite Pro palette number 2, and it's just this cute little thing. I mean, it's perfect. So I want to add a few more of these, but the colors, I almost wore these colors, but I went with the more fall, more kind of orangey look. So but these are so pretty, and they blend like a dream, and it's just, you can get a neutral look out of it. And that one might be drying up a little bit, but usually they're a lot better than that. I've got a lot of stuff on my hands right now, so you can build that up. I don't know why that one's not working, because usually these are amazing. Look how pretty that is. So thank you, Clara. And then I got this one off of BoxyCharm, off of when I was still subscribed to BoxyCharm, and they had the Boxy pop-ups. I need a wipe. I don't have any wipes over here with me, but I don't have a clean brush over here either. Let's see. Let's just try. These ones are better with the finger, but I'll go ahead and show you. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. That's with a brush. And they're even better with the fingers. So those are all just kind of some really pretty shimmers. I love this one up here. That is also Viseart. So that would have to be my favorite letter, V. Letter W would be Wander Beauty. I absolutely love their foundation. I get it when it's on sale. I think I've gotten a couple from Ipsy Shopper. They've had them for even less than 50% off, or more than 50% off, so less than 50% that I had to pay. This is in the shade Light, and it's the foundation that I have on right now, and I love it. It makes my face feel smooth. I feel like I don't have any makeup on, yet it covers all my sunspots and everything. I love it. My favorite foundation of, and I have a ton that I've been trying. Also, my favorite mascara. This one I'm finishing up. This is the Mile High Club. I have this one on over the Tarte, like I mentioned. I like that one. I can't wait to try. The other one is I forget what it's called, but it's a curling one. So I want to try that one, but I'm trying to finish this up first. Favorite mascara, favorite foundation. And I'm going to put in right now what this is, the Wanderess Seascape palette, and this is going to be the prize for today's prize that I'm adding to the full monthly bundle. So every week will be a different prize that I add to the bundle, that one person at the end of the month will get to win everything, every week's prize in one bundle. So this week I'm adding this to the prize bundle, and this is the Wanderous Seascape, and it is absolutely gorgeous. This one is mine. Just so buttery and creamy and gorgeous, and this is a blue that would just be absolutely stunning for anybody. You could use it on the outer corners, and it's not like that in your face blue. I know that some people are a little more conservative, but it would be a gorgeous kind of a smoky eye sort of blue. And then the rest of it, look at that. Nice neutral. You could go adventurous, you could go smoky. It's just gorgeous, and I love it. So you would get the new one, you would get that. I'm going to add something to last week, so you have to go through last week to see what you have to put to enter last week's video. But the prizes that I said that you would get to choose from for last week's prize, I said you would get to choose 2 items, and you would get to choose between the Gerard Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, and this one is the one that I have on underneath that Ofra, the Ofra. So it's a matte brown, but I think it's a reddish, gorgeous reddish brown. So I love it personally, but it's kind of a deep brown, kind of a wine red brown. So you could choose that one, or you could choose this one. That's called Boss Babe, right? Boss Baby? No, Boss Lady. I'm sorry. Boss Lady. So you could choose Boss Lady, or you could choose, this one is a matte red, and I did swatch them in last week's video. This one's called Cherry Bomb. No, that one is a metallic red, excuse me. This one is a matte red, and this one is called Immortal. All right, so you could choose 1 or 2 of these depending on your 2 choices. You could choose any of these, 2 of any of these for your prize for week 1. So Boss Lady, that's this one. Cherry Bomb, which is the metallic red, or the Immortal, which is a matte red. Again, I did swatch them in last week's video. Or the e.l.f. not liquid lipstick, the e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick in the shade Crazy Cranberry. Or the Butter London Glaze and Eye in the shade Icing. Also swatched both of those in last week's video, and that's a eye cream. And then the 2 that I'm adding to that, so you can choose one, you could choose 1 or 2 of those, and or this little mini Ofra highlighter in the shade Star Island. And I'm going to swatch that out of mine. Mine's the full size. This is a little mini. And it's just a nice ivory, bright white kind of highlight. And of course you can diffuse that if you just want a subtle highlight. That's what I love about Ofra, is that it's very, you can just add it subtly, or you could build it up. This is built up a little bit, but you can build it up to where it's blinding as well. And then the other item I'm adding is, this is Nomad. Since Ofra and Nomad are two of my brands that I included for this week's video. This is a single eyeshadow in the shade Henna. And this is from the Marrakesh palette, which is this one from Morocco. So I'm going to show you which shade Henna is, and that is this kind of chocolatey shade right here that is a gorgeous, just a gorgeous neutral shade. You can use it as a transition shade. You can use it by itself. It's a gorgeous fall color, I think. So that's right there. That is the shade Henna. So for today's entry, and I'm not done with the video, so make sure you watch all the way through, but today's entry, you would get to, well, I'll finish telling you at the end, all right? Testing you. So I'll finish telling you what you have to put, but you have to put the word enter. Keep those in mind. Again, you get to choose, for last week's, you get to choose 2. So out of the Ofra, out of the Nomad, out of the Butter London eye cream, out of the e.l.f. lipstick, or out of the Gerard lipsticks. All right. All right. We're on letter W. I just finished that up. So today's prize is this one right here. So whoever wins would get this as their prize number 2 for week 2. All right. Next, that's letter W. Letter X is another brand that I don't have, or another letter that I don't have any. I don't have any letter X brands, but one that I want to try and is on my wish list is XX Revolution. I have tried Makeup Revolution and I do like a lot of their products, so I am more than happy to try XX Revolution. And on my wish list for XX Revolution is the Luxe palette, the Vortex palette, or the Exodus palette. And I don't have any other letter X's. Let me know if you know of any, or if you've tried any letter X brands. All right, letter Y would be Yenza. Now, Yenza is a sister brand to Purlisse, and Purlisse is one of my favorite brands as well. Owned by the same owner, and what's her name? She was a Power Rangers villain who started this brand, these brands, because for the clean beauty, clean Korean beauty. And this I got in an Ipsy. This is a BB and CC concealer. And I actually really love it. I do have it on, but it's very moisturizing. So I didn't feel like it creased. I probably wouldn't use it as, say, a cut crease type of concealer, but as an under eye concealer, it is very moisturizing. It does not crease, doesn't add to the wrinkles as a lot of concealers can do. I feel like it covered up the darkness. I just have some puffiness that is showing. So, but that's the concealer I have on, and I do really like it. I've tried a primer from them and I could not find it anywhere, but I loved that primer as well. So Yenza would be my favorite letter Y brand. And letter Z, I actually have 2 brands for letter Z that I've tried, but I have to be honest and tell you that I haven't really worn either of them yet. So one would be Zodiac. I actually got in Trend Mood, and it was a highlighter, but because it is a deeper toned highlighter, I haven't actually worn it yet. And then the other letter Z is Zodiac, or excuse me, that was Zodiac. This is Zoeva. I needed to look it up and I haven't, but I got this. This is another BoxyCharm pop-up sale that I took advantage of, and I grabbed this box and I got them super cheap. I can't even remember how much, but this is volume 2 and it's 3 palettes that I got, and these were the Caramel Melange. That's this one right here. This would have to be probably my favorite of the three. This was another one I almost wore because it is kind of fall colors as well. I'm just in a fall mood. And this one is Spice of Life, and this one is Cocoa Blend. So I'm not going to open all of these right now, but I will show you this one just as an idea. This is the caramel, and it does have some gorgeous, I could have used this one for the colors, but they're nice. This one, I love that. That's kind of a matte brown with some gold flecks to it. Do I have any arm space left? Not really. Put that right here. So some nice basic shadows. And it has a nice gold one as well. So these look, I need to wear it. I haven't tried it on, but they swatch very nicely. They feel buttery. They feel like great quality. So that would have to be my favorite letter Z of letter Z's that I've tried. Again, I tried it. I've swatched this one, but I haven't worn it. But I love how they feel. I love how they swatch. So I'm sure that they would wear well as well. All right, so for today, for week 2's entry, put the word enter and the 2 items that you would choose from last week's prize bundle. So today is the Wander Beauty that will be added to the prize bundle. And I want you to put in the comments, enter and what 2 of the other from last week and the 2 that I added today as well that you would choose. Okay? So make sure to add that in the comments to enter. I did notice that last week and not a lot of you did put the word enter, but not very many, and those that did put enter might not have mentioned what I asked for in the video. So please be sure to watch all the way through, because when I do the comment picker, I base it on the entrants that put the word enter, and then when the random comment picker picks a name, I make sure that they also include it in their comment, not only the word enter, but what I asked for in that particular video. All right. Whew. I'm getting warm. What did you think in a separate comment, or you can put it in the same comment if you wish. Like I said, you can comment as often as you wish, but only 1 entry comment per person. What are your favorite brands for A through Z that are makeup brands? And were there any that I showed today or last week that you love as well that might be one of your favorites? Or are there other ones that I didn't mention that would be your favorites? I'd love to hear back from you. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.